Part two. Shit, fake time. This, bro,
Hold
this
up.
is real. This is real though. Like rap, you asked if rap. What did you ask? What was your question?
How do you feel about the rap game as it's getting older? It seems like the people that are more respected are older,
Yeah,
and even coming out. Yeah, just that. You can just go.
yeah. So I feel like you asked me if I think that was gonna last. I do
I
think
did.
it'll last as long as the idea of spitting bars or or just the quotable lyric. You know, everybody trying to make the easily accessible bar for a caption.
I mean,
I
how
think it's
does that
going
end?
to thing. Say it one more time.
How would that even end though?
Well,
Because I mean,
you
when it
just go
started,
to
we
saying
already.
shit that's real to you instead of trying to say something that's catchy for everybody else.
That's
Um,
real.
you know, so before I started this video again, I was talking about how rap and just how it's become a culture of lazy creation when it comes to the instrumentals. Every other culture of music has live bands to it, has raw emotion coming from those real instruments. Like Spanish music has actual instruments, rock has actual instruments, jazz has actual instruments. Rap is still using a lot of electronic things, and that's why the Wu-Tang Clan is so respected because we all, like, you know what I'm saying, like we watched it. If you watch the Wu Saga, you see they were all against it when RZA came with the live band. They're like, man, what the fuck is this shit? This ain't what we do, you know what I mean? But it ended up being like some of their best work because people like authenticity. They like real. You can actually feel the instrument when it, like, you know what I'm saying. If you driving, bro, you just started the car, you ready to go to work, and a real instrument come through. This is why your grandpa was listening to jazz music. You know what I'm saying? This is why they love Al Green, Marvin Gaye. You know what I'm saying? This is why, because it's real. This is why they love James Brown. You know, it's just authentic, bro. When it come through the speakers, it actually has an effect on your emotion, has an effect on the levels of dopamine you feel, the excitement, the rage, the whole energy of your body, of your being. That's why rock concerts get so crazy. Playboy Cardi, his concerts get outrageous because when it comes through, it provokes emotion. You know, uh, with rap, like, but it's not like his shit ain't just like Playboy Cardi's music ain't just promoting the emotion of like, oh, let me go shoot up something. It's like it just makes you move. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh,
Cardi's a good example because his music is a lot of times kind of basic beats,
yeah,
but he's the instrument. It's like
exactly.
sometimes you catch yourself just, damn, I've listened to this Tupac song like a billion times, but you just want to hear him, dear mama. You just want to hear that tone and voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We don't want to always admit that, but you like hearing 50 Cent say in the club. You like hearing certain pitches and tones. That's all music.
for sure.
But you keep going with what you're saying. I hear what you're saying as well.
So, yeah, it's basically as long as everybody's comfortable with getting by doing the easy thing. Yeah, yes, rap might be on the down. It might start to diminish. Uh,
It seems like we need a real Drake. We need a real guy who's actually like doing the shit like his first two albums, but really means it, I guess. He meant it though, I guess. But you get what I'm saying without the
who meant it?
Drake, I guess.
Oh, you said a
Some of
real Drake. Got you.
the damn, that's a controversial take. But I mean he meant the soft things to begin the career. I think
Yeah,
the opinions have come where he's kind of got lost in the sauce, or he was lost in the sauce. But I mean, him just coming out with the first couple albums, there's no way that's not authentic, I guess, in a manner of speaking.
that's
Um,
right.
but we need someone like that where it isn't. I mean, it's not giving credence to the Kendrick camp because if anything, if I'm writing and I'm black, sometimes shit, I'm writing a poem. So I'm like, why don't you rap this? It's like this is not always rap.
Shit. to be fair, it could be an act of warfare too. Um, because a lot of a lot of black people uh, they come in, they get money off of music, and our genre has been deemed rap. Labels don't push rap the way that they used to, and it's also become too accessible to be a rapper, like and get in and get buzz. So it could be something to once again hinder us. So I know I think about well, I had to explain this to someone because they were talking about the homelessness in Atlanta, and I was saying that that is an active war too because you think about it for a minute, Atlanta was the place. Like everybody, every black person wanted to be in Georgia. You're like, oh, I gotta go to Georgia. It's the Black Hollywood, blah 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 blah. Right?
Yeah, for that reason. Not only that reason, was one of the reasons I've been to Georgia. So yeah.
And like when you come out here, if you think about it, you start getting a lot of black people to move to this area. They feel like this is the space, but the pay rate doesn't raise. However, prices of living does. That's a setup for failure. That's a trap.
Hmm.
Because if you ain't ever got the money to leave, and let's say people got families, newborn babies, what they gonna do? They gonna just pack up and go somewhere and be homeless in a whole nother state, or are they gonna be where they already set up shop at, you know, and try to make it work.
I've had like 30 thoughts. This is like half in code, but tone and Black Power Part 2. Swear to God. Anyways, that needs to be written because I have the other book in the library. So here's why I got to those two types of thoughts. I think that we need to like take a more grassroots and re-educate it, but also in a street level, look at our current situation as Black people, and I feel like we just haven't done that, and that's why a lot of the things that you're saying are unclear. Like I think we're looking spiritually, and we're looking kind of in a lot of different respects, but in that kind of Stokely Carmichael, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, maybe not even as intense, but just someone who's telling you like the game. Because all you're saying is what we already know, but we don't really have the current version because now the dollar that we all want is electronic.
Yeah,
So the game has changed a little. So we need to be re-educated. But we know that they funnel where we make our money. Every poor person does that. We know if they're telling us, "Oh, we're going to put some more jobs in your neighborhood." We know what type of jobs are coming. It's some form of school, construction. It's going to be
retail.
retail. It's going to be a gas station. Though that's pretty much it. Like you're not going to teach me anything.
No,
If we move a school in there, it's probably going to be a trade school that we're all going to funnel into till it probably runs out of funding.
and
So
then the money decreases. Look, a lot of kids ain't going to college no more. They going straight to trade school.
yeah,
And once all that fills up, the price of college going lower. But everybody gonna be so focused on getting the money, they ain't gonna even think about going back to school. Cause what's the point, right? But then all that money over there ain't gonna necessarily mean nothing because they gonna start adjusting that, and then eventually it'll become the way that all this, the way that the casual jobs are.
they're going to tell us where to go. They're already telling us where to go. So I mean, yeah, like oh yeah, hey, you may not really be able to put food on the table, but you can make a bunch of beats.
Yeah,
Fuck, you gonna cut my you gonna I mean I don't do it like this. Like shout out to Artist Life, or all art, even if it's not our program. Anyone that's speaking about it, it being divine, any context. But like cut SoundCloud before you cut the like after school funding for food. And I don't mean that like, but philosophically. But there was no way in America that that would happen. But that's kind of ass backwards, like we were speaking about earlier, where the food should be the first thing that should be taken care of. But they'll let you make beats while your mom's on crack and you can't get a job. Like
yeah.
for real, like that's really what they'll do. Like, it's like
And I just want to know. Why don't they teach the things that they glorify on the screen? Why don't they teach that in schools? The only thing that they teach is sports.
Because they want you to feel like you're, because
Chasing
the
something.
mind. Nah, and I don't want to go on a rant on this. I wanted to speak more with you on this, but like the brain always craves fucking information. So if they're always telling you where you're getting your information from, your first references for Gladiators is probably not a book. It's probably Russell Crowe, like most people's. And I'm not gonna say you,
I
but
think
like
about Troy consistently. I ain't gonna lie. I think about Troy.
Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? But like it's just I think it's Brad Pitt, right? Yeah. Um, but like these are not books. These are not like historical references. That's a nigga who's like us, who's like, and it's not insulting us. It's just real. It's like a guy who wanted to make a really good song, who's authentic to his experience. A guy who wanted to make a really good poem to experience. We are not documenting our day like, oh yes, the sun was at this degree in the day. So Troy and the Gladiator are not actual documented experiences or what is really going on. It's like it inspired. So they're always telling you they're going to cut funding at your school, and then they're going to have 10 blockbuster films come out that summer. So you learned about gladiators, you learned about Prince Charles, you learned about King Andrew. I'm just making up shit low key, but some of these are real. You're going to learn about some myth. You're going to learn about some new technology, and then there's going to be some AI scare.
Look,
That's every summer.
I want somebody to show me who's legendary because they went to school.
Besides the pursuit of happiness, right? He went to school, right? Or he went to school, right? That's the one guy.
That's legendary.
Many times they made me watch that shit. I said, I feel like there's a certain respect that I'm not about to disrespect it. I know that. I don't know where it's coming from.
I'm not disrespecting
I'm not about to.
it. I love that. I love that film.
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
everyone does. That's why
the pursuit of happiness. But like, listen to the title. My boy was struggling.
Oh yeah.
I
I don't even really remember how he looks when he gets out of the struggle.
Me either.
I don't remember that.
I don't think they showed it. I think as soon as he smiled.
He said, "Man, fuck it."
I think he held his son, and the movie was over. I think they was outside. I don't remember him. I don't remember it.
I don't know what he looks like with a real haircut. I don't remember that. I feel like his haircut was in that struggle pro, but I'm a businessman in my culture. The whole movie, like he's sweating movie, like. But I'm probably wrong. Maybe
everybody loves it because it's relatable, huh? It's like, oh,
but like going to school and doing what you need to be doing and you get celebrated. Oh, dope, 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 dope's one. Yeah, I keep saying it though. Dope.
I ain't saying don't do that. I ain't gonna. I seen it, but I ain't see it.
He's just trying to get into school the whole movie. Hey, that's like what the main thing. Not the main thing, but that's what you can't spoil it either without us going.
But a real person in this world, bro. Like a real person.
No, that's what I'm like. Also joking. It's like
it's movies.
Your ass.
It's created stories.
That's why you got to feel like your life is a fucking movie, and you just gotta have fun. That's just what it is. Like shout out to the niggas that know that.
Motherfuckers was getting out of it. Motherfuckers was dropping out of high school and turned into everybody's favorite person for at least a couple years. Like, like motherfuckers went and did all these things. That goes back to the pure thing, brother. Because I was asking really because I felt like there's a lot of things that I didn't do, a lot of the experiences that I didn't get, and I feel like in a way it was a sin to my life because I didn't take certain chances. And I'm not saying like I should have did crazy things that could have landed me in situations such as prison, but there's just things that I didn't experience because I was like, no.
Do you really feel like you didn't experience it all?
I mean, I have experiences, but not like
this is a general
the ones that I could tell to the youth and like and make them smile like that. Like when I think about like the stories, how like our parents would tell us some shit that they did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I I have game to deliver. I have knowledge of situation, but that's all. A lot of it is from perspective of how of me being around but not being involved in things.
Sometimes that's the best perspective, ironically.
No,
But
I
then
know,
I feel what you're saying. It's a
but
catch
they
22.
lived it.
Hey,
That's the thing. I'm constantly walking in the gray.
I get it. I
It's the scales, man.
as an artistic person, don't you think sometimes as well as we can handle the mundanity and the extremity, don't you? I'm sorry, you can't see both my hands, but the mundanity and the extremity. Um, don't you think that one of those eventually could eat us up,
Yeah,
just like he eats these random motherfuckers up? Because
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, man, I can handle Debo. Like, nigga, you know what I mean? Yeah, if I was that nigga in Scarface, I wouldn't even have opened up the door. They had to come get
yeah.
me. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
get that, you know? But eventually, there is a nigga who's gonna climb through the window. You know, like there really is.
Why didn't he have bars on his windows? My bad.
Why? Why the fuck didn't you just look behind you? I feel like he looked once. He looked once because it was like automatically. But the second time, you definitely should have been like, damn. Now they coming out of every direction. Now I've been looking at the same direction for 5 minutes straight.
All that powder.
Yes, you were drunk. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, it was out of there off that powwow. He got powwowed. Boof. Hey.
On a tangent.
But like, yeah, bro. It's just I feel like life experiences is just something that I've been adjusting that. Like, just this whole year has been that I've been growing in threes. Like when it comes to months, I've been growing in threes. And I felt like that was something I wanted to tell you.
I like
Attention. Yeah. uh, I ain't gonna, what I'm saying? I'm not gonna flaunt the things that I've done, so I'm not gonna express it on this camera. But like, I'm appreciative of the things and the chances that I'm taking this year. Uh, you know, the growth is appreciated, even though sometimes I try to sabotage it.
just the life of an artist.
God is gracious.
Let's go make a great album. Then we're gonna go fight somebody in the street. Yeah. But I'm you know.
Great promo.
It is, you know, but it's like let's go, you know, I'm a great rock star. Let's go fuck with underage girls. Like, damn, you just all you had to do was just go back in the fucking stew, nigga. Like it's always the way. Look at the way he turned.
What's his name? I have to find
That's
him.
the wait. Shout out to the fact that you can't find the name because there's so many of them.
Yo,
Y'all ain't got us with that. We ain't got that many rappers. All right, y'all ain't getting
no, that's facts.
rappers would be crazy out there.
Boys were doing the most. That's like what's his name? But it was a rapper dude. It was a white rapper dude. Remember Osmosis? Osmosis Jones? Yeah, there's a song on there. Remember they was performing at the concert, like all the germs and shit. Nah,
I mean, I remember, but I don't have the reference for you. I'm sorry. I wish we were big YouTuber niggas or something, so I could have the computer on the side and just be like, "Oh yeah, pull that clip up right there." But no. Last time I saw that, I was at work.
Osmosis Jones soundtrack. That's crazy. That's crazy when I really look at this soundtrack.
Got I mean?
This is a kid's movie.
Oh, but it's not a. It's like a dirty soundtrack.
You got R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You got Solange, who was around all that shit. Like she wasn't around it, but she was around it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really like, but the one I was looking for was Kid Rock.
I don't remember what's weird about what he's done with his life, but he's just always.
Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna pull the lyrics up for you.
He's always been a different person.
I'm gonna pull the lyrics up. I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
it's the song.
You say the most redundant shit, and it's perfect. He
That
always
was.
been different, man.
He said some call it statutory. I call it mandatory. I think that's what it was. That's what it
Oh,
was. That's what it was. That's
okay.
that was the one. And they said that like them lyrics on the movie, brother.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah, that's what I was looking for what you were saying.
sorry, I call it mandatory. It's crazy.
But Kid Rock was saying,
You spitting
I
on
had,
you.
I had to rewind that shit. I said, huh? I'm watching it as a as an adult now. Rewind. I said, huh? Wait a minute.
So he start moving the covers because he know. Wait, hold on. I'm about to fast forward.
Yeah, they put all that freaky shit. They put all that freaky shit in music and in kids stuff, and even the drawings, even like the drawings for the cartoons, and just little things that they were saying, throwing the little the parental appreciation things in there for the kids. But if you grow up in a fast environment, then you catch on to a lot of that shit quick.
Yeah, you move into the rich neighborhoods, you always notice that sexuality is like sleek and respectful.
Yeah.
If you over sexualize somebody at a young age, and by the time they come of age, they figure out what sex is, they have kids young, you're affecting their manifest destiny. They don't do
Mhm.
that in these neighborhoods because you're worth more than your body. But if you're not worth more than your body and you're just living to work, go use it. Go
But
catch another body. Matter of fact, pun intended.
another body. Yeah.
English, right?
Yeah. That's yeah. That's where I'm at with it.
Boom, boom. You know.
The fucking lyrics, man. I would play it, but I ain't gonna play this shit over here. This shit just instead they call it statutory. They
Where's
call
Kid?
it mandatory.
Last time I saw Kid Rock, he was like supporting Donald Trump or something.
You see what I'm saying? Every time you hear about Kid Rock, it's some fuck shit. No, I'm playing.
Like Sleepy Hollow, but he did.
See,
Sleepy Hollow.
he's a Capricorn.
Who?
Kid Rock.
Earth signs are different stuff. Different.
So is R. Kelly.
Very sensual people. Is that wrong? I was probably wrong. Yeah, but I don't know how else to explain that shit. Like, if anything is an earth sign, wouldn't you be more protective? Like, shouldn't
it's a
that be
very
too? Like,
yeah. It should be because you connected to Earth, ain't you?
feel like I see like a lion try to fuck a cub. I never see it. I feel like I never see animals mate at the wrong time.
No,
Like they may do it at an inconvenient time, but like they know when, and they wait till their season. Because what's the point of doing that? You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't know. But if I say that's R. Kelly, I mean shit. Hey, young age technically they were biologically ready, I guess, right? So the scary
Look,
part is probably making underage girls get abortions. And shit.
I'm watching TV. I'm watching this show called Melrose Place. I
Sounds so familiar, but I feel like I'm ignorant right now.
it's a really good casual show. All right, but there's a character on there. He's 30 or around 30, and then he was messing with this 17-year-old. They put this on TV.
Crazy. I mean, that's real.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. This is the type of stuff they were putting on TV, low key promoting, making it seem normal.
But he's been watching this shit every day. Whenever he's been watching this shit, it's because I'm charging. But every day after work, he's watching. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, the camera blurry.
Then hey, let me make sure nothing's going on. Make it better.
Rub it a little bit. That sounds fun. No Diddy.
Oh,
It's clear. It just had to focus the scene.
he's making a sound, but we're gonna find out what the sound is.
Maybe we was doing too much.
Yeah, I mean, but that's air signs.
Yeah.
What we do. That's why I'm saying, how y'all
Huh?
doing? As Earth signs, how y'all doing? It's doing too much. It's not like you're doing too little. But hey,
Yeah.
don't blow up my phone, feds. Don't blow my phone.
Well, my phone freezes. Yeah. No, it's just they always promote things and then get mad at a person for doing it.
They do. They do. But that's the system. It's going to perpetuate itself because it needs you where it needs you. It needs you making babies and leaving your man. You know,
I forgot about that.
notoriously. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, brother. What were you
No, I was smelling one of my oils. I forgot about it.
Notoriously, black people have known that they've educated, or that the black women have been more educated throughout our history, and that they've had, I wouldn't say egregiously larger access to jobs, but just larger, more sustainable access to wealth. Um, and then they bitch at us over gender roles.
Yeah.
Like, but y'all fought tooth and nail to not have that happen. In fact, that's what the suffrage movement is, isn't it? But okay. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, we just have to persevere through that shit too. Like, all right, we got that too.
Except whatever. Damn there. Like honestly, that's what a lot of American shit is, except whatever.
Yeah.
Especially now. Like there's no level of discrimination. I feel like jokes shouldn't be considered discriminatory. Um, as long as it's not ill, like what I'm saying, like not said out of ill intent. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it's not to actually make them out and want to go and blow their brains out. You know.
Funny observation. Tell me if you agree. The most level-headed person I see when I look at my phone or when I turn on the TV are comedians. They're like the only person that seem like I can trust what the fuck you said, and that's actually a pretty good observation. And there's
Yeah.
no like fuckery behind what the fuck they're saying. Like I don't even really want to hear a lot of the interviews I'll be listening to most of the time. I don't listen to like even nothing.
Some of
But
that
when I
music
hear,
would be having me fucked up, but like a lot of the shit that they talk about, like in a real sense, be like, yo, okay,
yeah,
like Alisa D, fuck with Alisa D, tough. It's,
I don't watch enough of them. It's just a few clips I come across. I'm like, oh, who's that person?
yeah.
I was watching some female comedian on MSNBC, and then she just started breaking down like actual American history, and I was like, wait, who the fuck am I watching? And it was like, oh yeah, you're watching the comedian. Okay, but I was just like, oh, she said some real shit. Like, oh yeah, not that you can't, but you just don't expect the realm of comedy to have the most truth. But it's like everybody else is fucking lying right now. So I guess the people that tell lies for a living are the only people.
Yeah. I think it's beautiful what they do because, me and you, we go make motherfuckers laugh. But as soon as we start talking about some real shit, they kind of it's kind of like exit stage left. you know,
Yeah,
only a few of them stay and actually try to like be involved in the conversation. But with the comedian, shit, you showed up, you got your laughs, you got your wisdom, and your laughs at the same time, and you walked away feeling like you had the best experience of your life.
yeah.
So
You
yeah, shout
said
out to the
so.
comedian. That's a real art. That's an art right there.
Shout out to the comedians.
Because Eddie Griffin, he be talking about all type of like interesting theories and and whatnot. He throws a lot of things out there, and people listen to it casually. But if he's not on stage, they're like, yeah, or Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard ain't a comedian, but he's an actor, well-known actor, and he's very intelligent. But people are like, what the fuck is he talking about? Who says he knows anything? You know, they down you because you do entertainment, bro. This is like the downside of being an entertainer is people only want you for entertainment. They don't care about your knowledge like that
Nah,
until, like, you know what I'm saying? Until somebody around them says, hey, bro, but did you see?
yeah.
Then they'll start appreciating it. But if nobody around them says that, they're like, ah,
No fact. Like if you walked into the kitchen and somebody was like, "Oh, I just got this new thing," and you were like, "Oh yeah, Will Smith made that last year," and you just walked away, they wouldn't even believe in you. But some people like that. Some Will Smith ass niggas do invent things, but
this
you
is
just
funny.
never know. You know what I
You
mean?
said Will Smith. I was thinking about Pac. Bro, we just
Okay.
so like we just so
But like real talk, like these people, everyone is multifaceted. Scarlett Johansson may have cured cancer in the next 30
yeah.
years. You never know. You know what I mean?
Bro, if Pac wasn't the son of Black Panthers, would they have taken his approach of pro blackness as serious as they do?
Is Pac DMX without the Black Panthers? Hold on. No, I'm just playing. No,
The Black Panthers and the drug. I mean,
um,
no, I love DMX. That wasn't no shot at him.
nah. I mean, I was going to say like shit. Everything's a drug, but now I feel like saying it like that sound like I was damn near like making fun of it. I wasn't trying
That's
to.
real. It's real though.
It is. Everything is.
We just talked about this shit. My is addicted to everything. Their body's attracted to being addicted.
Niggas get addicted to podcasts. Niggas get addicted to man.
Scrolling Instagram. Your brain, your brain's looking for something to attach to. So
I hate when I get that random itch when I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, and like I'll pick up the phone and like, open it, halfway get to an app, and I'm like, damn, bro, hold on, like, like you're in the middle of something.
I turn the phone on. I swear I will. I turn the phone off.
I try to throw it.
It's
I try
time
to
to
just
go
throw it.
outside.
I'll go smoke, or I'll like just put some music on and put it down. So,
Yeah.
all right, so you don't need to be like, because you just, I don't even know what I'd be looking for sometimes.
I'm about to go count trees. No, I'm playing.
It's more interesting though. Sometimes, like you can't find
You
shit
know
on
how
the
crazy that sounds in Georgia? I'm about to go count trees. We count
well,
forever.
I mean, that sounds pleasant to a nigga who lives in a desert.
That's that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
we getting rain out here. I ain't even driving to work and shit. I just been chilling. Like, I gotta go take Ubers and shit. Like my whole life changes because we don't even know what to do when we do get water. So it's like you
Yeah.
can't drive because it's flash floods with just a couple inches of rain.
Let's get a surfboard, man.
He thinks he's a comedian now. I guess we could switch locations. Comedians can write. Sometimes they be up there spitting. You be like, damn, that was low key a bar what this nigga just said. But we
Yeah.
don't. Even, we're not gonna reference it. But that was a bar. The fuck
They're funny philosophers.
they are. They are. And they a good teacher is a good comedian. You know what I mean? We all have a favorite teacher. They probably made you laugh.
Yes. Yes. Mr. Green Gas said he suffered from no acetol.
Mrs. Roy and man. Nah his Mr. Rainey. Mr. Rainey. Environmental science. He was funny as hell.
Yeah. Mr. Green Gas and Mr. Blumenthal. They introduced me to taco smell. Like taco instead of Taco Bell, they introduced me to saying taco smell. I like those. I like that one. They were a very interesting duo.
Nah,
Yeah. Mr. Blumenthal did some borderline racist shit, but it was funny
I
because
know where you're at.
my eyes are slanted, right? So I'm reading the book, but he keep coming over me thinking I'm going to sleep. He's like, just look like you sleeping, man. He's just laughing. I'm like, yeah. Felt like he was mocking the Asian side. So New York Italian guy. Funny man. I used to cook his ass though.
Taking over the country right now.
Who?
that demographic of person who crack that type of joke repeatedly, still maintain being in charge.
I don't know if they take. I think they handing over the country.
I think, unfortunately, I know I don't know, but I think part of it is a battle of the political parties, and Republicans focused on funding and backdoor deals, and the liberals seem to have focused on swaying public opinion. And now both are overdoing it to where there's nothing but money and bullshit around. And money talks and bullshit walks, and they're winning. So
Have you noticed that a lot of the people that Americans wanted to point guns at before are involved in big things that are a part of America, including like sports, television, uh, academics, and whatnot. Now it's almost like there was a deal made behind the screen.
how do you feel that as a citizen you're at war with Venezuela?
I don't.
Hey, I don't know how to feel about it either.
I don't feel it because I ain't looked into it. I
I ain't
haven't. I haven't had to sit and acknowledge it. I spend most of my days ripping and running, trying to make sure my life is where I want it to be, as if it'll matter if things go wrong with that situation. We don't even be taking time to look out into these things because we're trying to survive.
Facts.
They like, oh, they want me to feel some type of way about shit I don't know about. I don't know anything about it. I'm not waking up every day looking for it. I'm not actively trying to be a part of it. Trying to figure out my life as a 27-year-old black man in the United States. I'm
Well,
supposed
he
to be working
wants
with
to
somebody else. We at war here.
defund education when you want to go sell drugs to go eat. He's making sure that there aren't drugs there to sell. So I don't know what you're about to do, everyday citizen, common man, but there won't be drugs to sell. Probably won't be no ass to sell either. What you
Don't
gonna
want
sell?
that real food to eat.
So what you gonna do if you can't sell your ass? You can't sell no drugs. School's expensive. What
They're
you gonna
spraying
sell?
they're spraying your crops so they don't grow, so you can't sell fresh fruit, fresh foods. What are you supposed to do? I know what you're gonna do. Toby. I know
Only
what
one thing left. You
That's I know what you're gonna do. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. This that hey run for your life moment, but ain't nowhere to go. Where the fuck we gonna run? Where the fuck do you run to?
And you
Every
want Canada, right? So
look,
you go
every
north.
every country's on the same type of wavelength right now. How the fuck? Like
It's like little dick syndrome.
you know, like so, like what is how you escape something that is everywhere you at?
You just can't trust leadership right now.
I mean, I'm used to it though, bro.
Well, you're
Ain't been
black.
able to escape. Exactly, ain't been able to escape nothing. Like just they like, oh yeah, you're going to college. Still getting calls about the bullshit at home. Like, yeah, I'm doing all right, but they're not. So I'm not. Like,
I'm still stressing about the war in Venezuela.
you know. So I'm supposed to be
It's taking up a lot of space in my brain.
I mean, I feel for them. I don't feel what's going on because I don't know. But like, you know,
I don't really see pit bulls take on chihuahuas too often. And I feel like presence is enough. But hey, there's bigger things going on than me and fucking poultry, right? So I don't know. Yeah. But
whatever it is, hopefully get it resolved soon. Hopefully a lot of people don't have to continue to be put in harm's way
They
over
say that. It's almost like you gotta be
disagreements.
careful saying that shit. Cause it's like you said, like everything's on its head. So it's almost like if you like, man, I just want like sex slaves to no longer exist and nobody gets shot. Next day, mass shooting and Diddy get caught and Epstein get caught in the same room. You know, it'd be some shit.
Yeah,
It'd be like, whoa. But if you say something like, man, I just wish that nigga died, the next day it'd be like a holiday. You're like,
it's
whoa.
facts. It's facts. And a whole documentary about it. Motherfuckers profiting off of it. That's why I was talking about with the Young Thug situation, bro. Him and Gunna, they could profit off of this whole situation.
I
They
would
ain't
bump
got
that
to
out.
say, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about them fighting.
All of it. All of it. They might feel better about the situation if they fought.
I don't even feel like they care that much. No more. I feel like Thug only cares because people look at it
See,
as
but the way things is, right? Yeah, I appreciated being able to hear Young Thug and Lucci on the same track. But after all the drama that they experienced, it's like all the back and forth they had, it's like, okay, that's what's up. Y'all shook hands. But like there's still gonna be a little tad bit of animosity towards like, you know what I'm saying? Why not get in the field? Like,
it's crazy.
why not fight it out real quick? Like that's just how I feel. Like, I just want niggas to start fighting more, bro, because that unresolved energy, that hatred, it like, because it turns into hatred when you hold on to it for so long. Um, and
That's
even if it's not,
the way to
yeah, even if it's not hate that you feel naturally, it's hate that's pushed upon you. Because everybody, even if Young Thug don't hate Gunna, you see, I'm sitting here talking about it like, oh, like, so he might start to hate him just because, like, he becomes
I mean,
a
after a while, yeah.
becomes a blemish on it. So, like, man, if you still got love for this nigga, even though he got you fucked up, why not fight it out and make money together? Because the whole goal of everything is to make money. That's the whole goal of everything that they doing is to get paid, feed their families. So, um, I'm not beefing with no nigga. I I beat your ass, or you gonna hit me. But I'm not stopping the money, fucking up the money behind that shit.
They can't
Like
even really drop a diss track because they basically like two sides of the same rapper.
exactly.
So it's gonna sound like a nigga talking to himself. Fuck you, what? Slap. You know,
Like
it's just gonna be that back and forth.
young boy, young boy situation with Lil Durk, like the King Von situation. Here clearly he wanted to fight.
It's funny. I
Why
didn't
didn't
even know about these situations. So like, I didn't know that. Like, I guess the young boy beef with somebody from Chicago. That's how all that happened. I didn't realize all that was all that. And then the Lucci thing, I didn't know. I never really found a reason to pay attention to Lucci except his music. But like
yeah,
his persona, just never.
yeah.
I know
I
his
just
face.
I didn't even know him and Thug was beefing like that until it was like close for them to be
The
locked
niggas
up.
have died, right?
Yeah,
Somebody got shot, something like that, right?
yeah. There's a lot of shit going on, bro. It's like,
Remember that.
but like I was saying, bro. Like clearly, King Von wanted to fight. He wasn't like, he was still on some cool shit. Like clearly, he wanted to fight. So why not set up some shit to where niggas could just fight and go on about their shit? Like run fades. That's if you gonna clip anything, clip this. Run fades. Fighting is worth it. Win, lose, or draw, there's always opportunity for you to gain from the situation. You may lose, but you may have learned something about yourself. You may win. You may learn something about yourself as well. You may learn just because you were better than that person that day doesn't mean anything. They still showed you they had a lot of heart and you ain't that tough. Um, it's
I think
worth it.
that's a lot of expectation on men. Man.
It is. It is.
Niggas just it's like damn, I'm probably gonna be and I speak none of this into existence for nobody, but there's a lot of us thinking like this. Like, okay, I'm probably gonna be broke most of my life, but my girl's gonna be all right. Like I may not find a 10, but I give me like 7, 8.
I will
Hopefully
not
my
say
kids
it's
are. Hopefully my kids are mildly attractive. You know what I mean? You probably be smart. You probably be ugly. You probably be smart. Hopefully little nigga go to school longer than I did. You know what I mean? These are very average thoughts. Now, in comes someone who can have something on you personally their whole life. Oh, yeah, I beat that nigga ass in his prime. Nah, I don't know if. And now it can get recorded.
keep fighting.
Uh, it's easier
I'm not
said
gonna
than done.
lie, bro.
This is
I
easier
can see
said
my
than done.
maybe I have the same mind as that Wayne's brother that they talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying? He went and fought the nigga every day until he beat him. Like, it's just like maybe that's just how I'm set up. Because they said you live to fight another day. So
But that's not to me though. That's not right. I'm trying to kill it. So like I don't know. Like me personally, like I know when I get angry, I'm not angry. Me personally, I guess I can only say from my. I don't really have a level of anger that's like, oh yeah, I just want to like harm you so that you understand. What? No. Like if I if I get angry, like I need you to like be gone. I don't know how to do that. This is why I don't get angry very often. But it's like that, and as a child, like that's what I was thinking. Like if I saw
but
you again, like I
but a
wanted
lot
to
of
punch
that's
you again.
because of the stuff that we were taught young though. Like this is what I'm trying to get
No,
you
I
to
got
like
you. I
so
got you. But
like
I'm just
it,
also
but
looking at what
starting I'm not even talking about I'm not even talking about our shit. Like I would love for our people to like for our generation to just pick up where I'm speaking at. But I'm talking about the next generation. Like if we could build them up to where they know that it's okay to fight. Like they just schools made it scary to fight. You get in trouble if you have a disagreement and you fight. So people don't want to do that.
well, the
But
system
then
doesn't like things that are out of control.
exactly. But when that's also the reason why if you fight, you get suspended, then you already a lot of people that was fighting wasn't trying to be at school no way. So you send them back into a space where they ain't got no guidance like that because the parents got to go to work. They suspended. So now they out hanging out with other people who got kicked out of school for the same type of shit. But now it's like,
That's not true. Keep going.
yeah, that though. It's like that.
I was going to say
But
just to add on what you're saying, the only thing you learned at school before you got kicked out is that you fight well enough to get kicked out.
yeah.
It's the only thing you learned at school.
So you send these kids out there with these egos of
It's the
wow,
vibration of our voices making it fall. But keep going. Go ahead.
oh, sorry. You know what I'm saying? You making you used to like now you go out there with this ego and you're around people with other egos and you know what I'm saying young, not being taught. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It leads to the fuck shit.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like you care about these emotions, but you don't allow people to express. Man, government. Went to school for psychology. I pay attention to it. Like, y'all don't really care about that shit. Like, y'all just want somebody to treat like experience. It's the facts. You're looking for more knowledge on the brain. And you act like you're helping people, but you're really telling them to be a certain way. Even the kids that are autistic, you want them to act a certain way for your benefit, not for theirs. You feel like it's helping them, but them doing what they want to do is what's helping them. It's not necessarily, but like I understand the need to shape it for them to be able to fit. I get it, but it's like y'all still trying to shape everything to be a certain way and acting like you care about it. You don't care about it. You care about you. That's,
okay.
yeah, that's the real. That's why I'm getting into that RBT field. I was doing the course. I was like doing the studies for it. I just was watching the videos and shit. And I was like, I just like I didn't agree with a lot of things that they were trying to force the kid to do. Yeah, some of them tantrums. I get it. but oh, if you want something, go get it. Like that's what we're taught. So if they want something and they go do that shit, why is it such a problem? Because they fucked up somebody else's shit. And so that's how niggas became billionaires.
Oh God, though.
You know, yeah. But here we are, going on about 2 hours. It's
I
all right.
figured we were dying down too.
This is part two, so it's all right. Um, I'm glad I got my rant. I got my rant in there.
It's outside. Where my milk at? Let's go.
Yeah. We'll get some milk and cookies. But
I ate a whole Hershey bar.
yeah. And my mom made these little like peach cobbler pies, but they like cookie shape type shit. But got this salted caramel ice cream.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's gas.
Makes me
All right, man. Shoot. Artist Divine. Oh wait. I meant to ask you. So like, what's up? I know you said you off this week. You sliding or what? Shit. Let me know, brother. I work 14th and the 18th.
We don't have to, but if I didn't tell you, I have that flight program, brother. So at any time, my flight, as long as it's available, it's a penny.
If you want to come, brother, I got time. I work on the 14th. I work 6:30 to 2:30, and then I'm off until Saturday.
Okay, then we'll see. I was thinking of working either just probably in the beginning of the week, a day or two. So after Wednesday, I don't know. I just want my book. My book comes on Wednesday. So whatever I do, I just want that on me. But that would be fun. I haven't done anything different. So.
Shit, you got one coming here. No, yeah, but you ain't gonna be here for that. Still, so it's different.
What do you mean? So I didn't hear all the those.
Said you want your book. I'm like, shit, nigga, you got a book on the way here. But I realized it won't get here until November 7th. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk.
Sure, brother. Gotta talk, man. Gotta talk. I gotta start actively working in that move. Now I got a lot of things in order. So
that's another reason I'm not really tripping, because I'm like, things are moving and I'm starting to be able to speak. So like for the next 2 years, basically, I can fly for a penny. That's perfect. So I'm thinking, okay, my brother's on the podcast. We don't do it consistently, but we do it when we need to. And it's like, okay. I don't know. Just everything is just.
It's clicking, man. It's clicking. I'm appreciating the journey. I'm upset I don't have as much control of it as I would love to.
It's very Neptunian. Like, you just have to try to make the best decision you can.
Yeah. But it's like, trying to make the best decision you can, no matter what decision, you're going to end up
a little unhappy.
Yeah, it's just like,
yeah. I got the Cheetos I wanted. What, the bag was already open? It's okay. It's okay.
What's in them Cheetos?
Good question.
Exactly. All right, brother, man.
What's it called where they put the meat on top? What is that called? It's the rotel. Is that what they put rotel?
That's not. I mean, with the Cheetos, I mean, the dip itself is the rotel.
Okay, but they put on top.
I love it. Yeah.
Anyways, dude, yeah. What's up?
Artist Divine. This is the Snooze Alert Podcast. Another great episode. This one had 2 parts. Shout out to God. All right, once again, brother. Thank you, C4. Have a great rest of your night, bro. I'll be waiting on the book. I'm gonna read another poem, and I'll tell you what I think of it a little bit later. Probably tomorrow. I got time tomorrow, so yeah.
I'll be free. I have the whole week off, so whatever I do is strictly my choice. So that's another reason why I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Whatever.
Fuck it, I'm gonna leave the state out of nowhere now.
A month ago, something was like the 13th through the 17th, take it off, and I was like, why? I was praying on why. I just can't figure out why. So I'm like, all right, I'm here now. I was almost sick till today. Now I feel fine. So I'm like, I don't know. But every time I try to think about it, that's what I got sick. So now I'm like, whatever you got. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
That was fucked up. But anyway.